Hello everybody and welcome back to Imagine. Today we are going to be watching Can't Teach This, a 2 Point Campus song. I've never heard of 2 Point Campus, like I've heard of 2 Point Hospital, so I'm assuming it's something like that. 2 Point Hospital is basically a game where you're running your own hospital. There's a bunch of weird, wacky diseases and you have like half of them die and there's a bunch of weird, crazy stuff. It's hilarious. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it.
This video is not sponsored by 2 Point Campus, but they did put me in the game, so fair's fair. More info about that at the end of the song. Now get to class.
Wow.
A
Okay.
notice to all musicality students. Professor Stupendium's lecture on awkward white middle-class hip-hop and its use as a promotional tool will be starting in the lecture hall shortly. Thank you.
Welcome, students, to 2 Point U. This campus we've established, 2 Point U, down the path of academia and viewpoints new. And there's a chance that you will leave here as employed too. We're certain that the circumstance could use a little pomp. With learning, you could turn your hand to choose the skill you want. The young mind needs a molding, and we do it with aplomb. Though no one ever specifies just what to mold it from. Every course, of course, has been meticulously planned. Though standard maths and science is particularly bland. So pick from our curriculum of kitchen scripts and bands. You won't find a diploma simply digging in the sand. What's that? They will? Archaeology, right, yes, we do teach archaeology. In that case, you might want to start digging for that diploma now, before it starts to compost.
Would-be teacher's pet, please report to the nurse for microchipping anti-worming. Thank you.
We're best in class for espionage, the course is sure to thrill you. But if I told you where it is, of course I'd have to kill you. Embark upon the dark and art of morbidness that fills you. Our dungeons rather wondrous, with all authentic milieu. There's jousting in the ground, see them gleaming in their chivalry. There's pizza in the kitchen, inconvenient for delivery. Or come improve your subterfuge of scheming for the ministry. And rest assured our wizard school is big on inclusivity. Young Mr. Toaster Pastry, come in. I'm afraid I've called you to my office to talk about how you've been conducting yourself in the music lab. You see, you're supposed to use a baton.
Here at 2 Point Campus, where our minds put to the test. Our scores in cars still counterbalance our filing student debts.
Would a Mr. Danger on the deep undercover spy course please be aware that your mother is at the office with your packed lunch. This tannoy will now self-destruct.
Here. Pleasant. Present. Glendring. Attending. Samson. Absent. Tardy. Tate. Light. Glover. Undercover. Drake. Bite. Connor. Slightly fossilized. Sorry, I apologize. Used to know. Goofing off and Robinson robotified. Have we got a Gideon? Just pondering oblivion. I'm a little careless, but Williams, amphibian. Permanent slattery. Battery. Cormac. Galloping currently. Pickering. Intellect. Tomb. Socially factor normality. Tiggy. Emily. Winkler. Gregory. There was a Cleese. It's a change. Astonishing that only leaves. Llewellyn Mayhew, Matt O'Grady, Baudelaire, Fipping, Tim, Matt, our Witherspoon. He fell in a huge vat of gravy, but they are fishing him back out with a spoon. The fourth. And fork. I'm just going to put absent.
Here at 2 Point Campus, we've got straightaways through the roof. Though we're acutely aware that our degrees are quite obtuse.
Students are reminded that though we are contractually obligated to encourage you to follow your dreams, that does not excuse falling asleep in lectures. Thank you.
We're here to debate the future, and now you can be the canvas. In next will be hung out to dry as soon as fees are handed. Zoology, neurology, we muddled up the pamphlets. We tried to hire Pavlov's dog, but built a hippocampus. We've scientific instruments, so come and get involved. No one horrific incident, chemistry club dissolved. The canteen's packed with 10-foot tacks, a few bitter rolls, and a little daring do, and you can win the gold. The faculties can grapple with the boring and uncomical. Our methods are methodical, we've taught the tautological, but courses may be dangerous and harm is very possible. You're fortunate we're neighbours with just far too many hospitals. Good afternoon, class. I'm glad to see you're all here to hand in your invisibility assignments. Or I'm in the wrong room. Yeah, this is camouflage class, mate.
Here at 2 Point Campus, where the future's being formed. But you've seen what we teach here, so don't say that you weren't warned.
Graduating students are encouraged to have the time of their lives, because it's all downhill from here. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, yes. Yes. Just yes.
Thank you for listening, class. 2 Point Campus, the sequel to 2018's 2 Point Hospital, will be available on August 9th for PC, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation. Build your university, pick your courses, guide your students, and if you're lucky, a special guest might just show up on campus. Yes, the developers over at 2 Point Studios have put me and 4 other content creators in the game. So when you're building your performing arts campus in the town of Upper Etching, you might see me strolling the halls of your illustrious educational establishment. Plus, there's a unique Stupendium microphone statue and Cosmic Fizz wallpaper to unlock. Just please be nice to me. Moving along, I'd like to thank all of the students on the Stupendium Patreon Honours Roll for their hard work this semester. If you enjoyed the song and would like to hear more on our range of other exciting subjects, then do please study the recommended listening playlist carefully. There may be a test. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, but remember the bell is for me, not for you. Sit down. But please do ring the bell to be notified when my next song starts. And if you really enjoyed your time here, why not support the faculty over at the Stupendium Patreon or merch store? Now, class dismissed. I want your reaction assignments on my desk by Monday. That means you, Ian.
You heard them. Reaction assignments. Oh my gosh, I always choke on the spot. No, not really. Sorry. This was phenomenal. Like, the music was really, really, really good. Like, sometimes there's a song that he writes that's really good, just not in the style I like most. People have different tastes, and that's fine. This one was phenomenal. Like, I love this one so much. If you're new here, please like, comment, do whatever the heck you want, although subscribing would be nice. Not a lot I can point out on this one because it's not out for one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hats off to you. Goodbye. Did I do well on my reaction assignment?